boys beat the Lakers. They beat the Lakers. Didn't them boys beat the Lakers?
Why are you trying to make me cut the show?
I wasn't gonna bring it
Make
up.
me cut the show early.
I knew them.
Cut this show so early.
Alright. Welcome. All in show. Solo dolo today. Rope Dusty. Harwell out here lacking again. But we here with a legend, man. Welcome to the legend. So look, man, we never introduced the legends. So we need to show the people your name.
Yes, sir.
Where you from? Your sign, zodiac sign.
Uh-oh.
What kind of phone you got?
Stop it, man.
Yeah, we need all that.
Well, everything was cool till you got to the type of phone. The name is, because the character changed, so I changed my name. The name is Yasod Israel.
Yes, sir.
It's Hebrew for faithful heart. And as the interview goes on, you'll see that it's a reality for me. I do believe in that sincerely. I am from a crazy place called Chicago Heights, but to be real with you, that K3,
Yes, sir.
Kankakee, set a spot in my heart, and some big things gonna happen for me through the city of Kankakee, Illinois.
Yes, sir.
Just in case y'all didn't know.
The land.
And unbeknownst to anybody, I'm a Scorpio.
Okay. Alright.
Dig it?
My boy Harwell is Scorpio.
Yeah,
So y'all gonna get along then once y'all link.
We go two ways. Either we with you or we the abject enemy of you.
For sure. So
Mine
you
is
October 1 or November?
November 17th.
Say less.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So been here a while, bro.
Yeah.
1962.
1962 Scorpio. Alright. What kind of phone you got, man? You got an iPhone or an Android?
I think it's an Android.
Come on, man.
Boost Mobile, man.
Come on.
Please forgive me.
You gotta get you an iPhone, my boy.
Yeah, after a few of these interviews, we can have.
I definitely appreciate you coming in.
Man,
You know, we
you know
go
how I
way
feel
back.
about you, man.
Yeah, man, we go way back.
Real
man.
talk.
So I definitely appreciate it.
Other than you breaking my ribs, we good. You know I was gonna go there. We'll get into that, y'all.
Apologize.
Other
man.
than him breaking a rib.
Another time for another show.
guy.
Another show. But we gonna do some quick 5 topics today.
Yes, sir. Yes,
We're
sir.
gonna do a quick little show with y'all, man. Just
Yeah,
give y'all a
base.
preview of what's going on. So the first topic we got on the list, America Today.
Ooh, wee.
So tell me what you think about America Today, man.
Baby, I like it raw.
Only
Baby,
me.
I like it raw. I'ma just be honest.
Yeah. Like you said, you was born in 62.
Listen to me. In 1962 in America, the killings that are taking place are kind of secondary to what was actually happening then.
Yeah.
The South was no joke. A man could be murdered for voting. Yeah. If you went in the grocery store in the South, and actually North too, and you gave a man a $20 bill and he gave you $6 back and your fee was $2, you could be murdered for asking for your change.
Stop it.
Blatantly. Emmett Till that's the first one we got to talk about in the country. It was insane what was happening in the country, man. It was. But one of the things that did take place from 62 when I was born to 72, we was making some serious strides, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was a unity that today it saddens me like what I feel for you and the unity that we have. It used to be like that across the board.
Yeah.
Just each one was teaching one, and a young man would always be looking out to help the older guy. And man, today, brother, it's like I'm on my own and you get going.
Yeah. So why you think that is, though?
I'm not gonna lie. I do believe in my heart that we have been so conditioned that like now, what used to be a role model, respectship, a lot of us parents in general, and I said us, we forgot how to be parents, and we wanted to become more friend than parental. Because there are folks, man, for real, that straight out get high with their kids.
Yeah.
And then, for real, once your child loses respect for you, it's a wrap. But as far as across the globe, when you got young men who see these elderly women or elderly men or young ladies who see these other men, and just them out, saying whatever and, cuss you out and all that, it's just my next thing that you'll bring up. That doesn't die.
Yeah.
Morality and integrity don't fade away. Times don't change that.
Yeah.
Me respecting you because you're younger than me, that's supposed to be always.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm an older guy, so
Yeah.
you got to respect me.
Man, and that's something I deal with too.
I've heard that.
Especially lately.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that, bro.
It's
Just
wrong.
because you older don't
Right.
mean it's automatic.
It's wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I see what you're saying too about the come up in the 60s and 70s, because it was like y'all were kind of forced to come together to overcome that, all that. So where you think in time that kind of started changing?
Well, the words domestic violence
Yeah.
didn't exist.
Yeah.
If mama called you and you were hesitant, you were assaulted. I could have minimized that and said, well, she give you a little tap, a little slap.
Yeah.
No, you were struck. And like you said, it was conditioned.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to respect. There's a difference from respecting and being feared.
This is true.
I was even a messed up parent that when I asked, I said, well, I'd rather my kids fear me than respect me. Unacceptable.
Yeah.
You want to be respected. You want your kids and people you interact with to love you and want to do things for you, as opposed to being forced to do things for you.
For sure.
I think it happened over time that societal, we just seem to just want to do what we want to do. And if I'm having a bad day, I'm gonna make sure
you don't have one too. Yeah.
And that's pretty awful.
Okay. And you did bring up morality, so how does that play into the times changing?
Well, like I remember you as a young fellow.
Yeah.
You just always, you just seemed like that kid that I didn't know how you were raised, but I never heard you be out of pocket in my presence.
Yeah.
You always seem to, whenever you would see me, you would say, hey, Mr. Porter, and I'm man, don't call me that to make me feel old. And like even to this day, you still show that same respect.
Yeah.
But on the same token, you can say, I have always given you respect.
Oh yeah.
As well.
Oh yeah. All the time.
Complimenting you on your accomplishments and things of that nature. And I remember saying, yeah, man, if you the future, the future bright. And I think we don't have enough of that going on too. Because if every time I see you, I ain't gonna never be nothing, and I'm this and I'm that, and just like my daddy or whatever, then seeing you's not a highlight of my day.
This is true. This is true. No, that definitely makes sense, and it helped younger guys.
Yeah, it's encouraging.
Well, older guys get them some type of encouragement, even if they don't believe it, or even if they see you struggling. That little bit of positivity, it'll turn your switch on, and it'll just get you going somewhere. So I definitely appreciate it. For sure.
You drive. Well, and I'm looking at you now. You
man,
see me in your spot, so it must have worked.
It worked
I appreciate that. Yeah,
it worked a little bit for sure. So with morality, like you said, integrity comes with that. Why do you think it's so hard for people to display integrity on a day-to-day basis?
It wasn't for a while, man, that I when I got into the Facebook, I think I got on Facebook 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Man, when I started seeing some of the stuff, man.
Man, it's crazy.
The question is like, why would I want you to see that?
Yeah.
And expect you to still keep a positive perspective of me.
For sure.
That's the part that I found extremely confusing.
Yeah.
Young ladies and men doing things, and you like, really? And then let's take it further. I said I got my map of the world in the States. If I'm showing that to you, and then others are seeing that, and I'm questioning why they look at me and mine like that, that's where the integrity plays a super duper role. I saw a guy one time and come out of what I know was his house, and he went right on the side and took a leak. That bothered me.
Yeah.
Because like,
you got a whole house.
And I mean, look, it wasn't like maybe 3 steps from the house.
Yeah.
I said, now that's no integrity there. Some guys, women could have been riding by.
Yeah, kids could have been outside, all that.
My wife and I, we went to the flea market recently, and brother was in the parking lot taking away as we pull up.
Just as is right there.
And I'm looking like, now the old me, he deserved the bullet. Because now your joint is waving in front of my woman.
Man, in front of my woman.
And he didn't turn around. He continued doing his thing. So that's where the integrity, there's a decline tenfold, but it's never too late. And as long as we're alive. But I want to end that integrity with this. Do you know we have more financial increase than we've ever had before and you would be inclined to think that there would be a slight surge in what we're doing, but it's the crab deal. I got it, you get yours.
Yeah.
Instead of me trying to help you get here so we can go somewhere else and help others, that crab syndrome, and it's called the Woolly Lynch syndrome. You know, this little shade here, which I don't know, you look lighter than me.
Man,
you know
man, I'm a little ashy, but yeah, just a little bit.
But it has taught us how to separate from each other. You know, I'm gonna treat you different because you're shade, and they're gonna treat me different. When we go south, we gonna get treated the same.
Yeah, but I mean, with that though, black on black got a lot to do with that, bro.
No question, bro.
So it's like if you can't trust your own people, how do you help your own people?
You got to set up a situation where, like, take what we're trying to do from what we're going to do with, if you can see the music in the background, there's homeless shelters that are in sight, learning centers. Whoever came up with the No Child Left Behind, bad you, inexcusable, bad you, because you leaving them behind by sending them forward. And I want to say that again.
Yeah,
you leaving them behind by sending them forward. Yeah. But as you said, that's the only way. And like, if you setting up something, if you don't set it up with security, you know what I'm saying, a foundational stronghold, it's not gonna work. Yeah. You know, you can't get a group together and expect, well, we just gonna do right. No, you got to implement a system to ensure that right is being done. Yeah. Sad to say.
It is sad to say. You got to do that with your people. Yes. But you have to do that with everything.
Yes.
Everything you do, you have to have a system.
Of course.
Yeah.
You set this outside and then go to jail. You know what's going to happen when you come back?
They're going to put it. Man, look. Probably have a stand.
I was going to say, it might be somewhere. One. Yeah. Well, and you go a couple of blocks down the road.
And then you're going to see your other stand.
Probably be trying to sell it to you.
With your lights on it.
If he didn't know it was
with my name on it.
Yes.
I stole this from Bro Dusty. Yes. You want this?
Not knowing you broke Dusty. Yeah, man.
Crazy, man.
It makes you sad that honestly that we've come to that point.
Come to that though. Yeah.
That you can't work hard and have your own, live next door to me, and me not want to take what you have.
And I think that's something in our community that's the number one standout. Jealousy, man.
Oh, man.
Like, if we stand next door and you here and I'm right under you, that should motivate me to get where you at.
Comes to mind.
Man, look.
Hard as that brother was working in the community, man, from what they were saying, we can't have an argument to the point where I decide now you can't be here, man,
crazy,
on this planet.
On the planet. We don't even want a box.
We can disagree, right?
Yeah.
But I shouldn't want you dead, brother. Man. Because now, that's one on the team gone. Yeah. So now all they got to do with, if they're dealing with us and our crew, now we one member short.
Yeah, but it's usually somebody who less than.
Yeah, a renegade from the crew.
You never really see two rappers or two comedians or two whatever actually going to blows.
Oh, yeah,
There's always somebody else.
A straggler in the team.
A straggler on the team who take out the main dude.
Feeding us all.
Man,
hey, sir, I'm sorry. You brought a thought process. What was the brother from Illinois with the Juice WRLD?
Yeah.
Let me give you the analogy that I'm using with him. He was the boss.
Yeah.
The boss shouldn't have been carrying what he was carrying. One of us hirelings, we should have been on that.
That's
plane.
What you there for. Or off the plane. Meet me at the spot with the stuff.
The boss wasn't finna take that one. Under no circumstance. So I was really blown away with that when I said, what an incompetent team.
Man,
because guess what they're not making now?
Nothing.
That money they was making.
Nothing. And it seemed like that's a pattern, bro. Like speaking on like Ja Morant, for instance.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, come on, man.
Like who recording you?
Ooh, that's sending it.
And hitting sin, bro.
And I'm working for you.
Man, stop it.
Making what I'm making. And I stopped that. See? You gonna tell me that ain't incompetency? Man, Google the word, bro. Or integrity or morality.
Yeah.
When you got Powerade, when you're the spokesperson for Powerade, that's like 7-Up, man.
Yeah.
That's like German Nestle's Crunch or whatever. And you blow that,
How?
You are an idiot.
Man, but is that on the higher up or is that on the stragglers?
I'm placing that on anybody involved because what you not going to do as Broke Dusty, and it's internationally established, and you hire me on as a part of security, I'm getting with the rest of security and I say, I don't know how y'all doing this. Broke Dusty here, we keeping him there.
Yeah.
I'm going to ensure, brother, that's this train rolling. I'm correct.
For sure.
That blew my mind, bro.
Yeah, and that goes into purpose, like what your purpose is and just purpose in general.
Yes.
Like what do you think as a whole our purpose is now than from what it was back then?
Well, what I think the evil one has done for us, he can't make you do anything, but he can put an idea out. And if that idea is manifested in us, Willie Lynch, coming back to him, he was a guy who went to plantations and he said for X amount of money, $3,500 in the 1800s was Beyonce's fee for concerts.
That's about $1 million.
You feel me? And he said, well, I'll teach you how to have the slaves distinguish and dislike each other because of their complexion. Nothing to even do with them disliking each other. I'll get them going at them because the dark one you keep outside and the light one you keep in the house.
So they already started us internal beef. The masters did.
Yes.
Now Buddy came in and had them beefing with us.
And made $3,500 for one plantation. He went across the world. So that man made a mint, but it still exists
to this
today.
Day, still going on.
Today. So we're talking purpose. It used to be a time where we just, honestly, the purpose was to love and care for one another. To love and care for the ground.
Yeah.
You know, tree. You know, if we take away all the trees, man, I used to be confused about that as a kid. That if all the trees were gone, we died.
That's what they said.
That is a fact.
That's what they said.
Because of the something about the ground, the soil, the roots. Please forgive me.
No, you good. You can answer it if you need to. Go ahead. Yep, go ahead. We answer the shows on the show.
Hey, I want to apologize. Believe it or not, I'm on a podcast. A Broke Dusty brother.
Yeah.
And these cats is in the house. I'll call you back as soon as I'm done, okay? God bless you.
We back.
Yes, we back. On fact. Now, purpose, believe it or not, and again, there's going to be a time when it's done where all of the negatives that we have, no more skinny, fat, strong, pretty, poor, rich, all those comparisons will be done away. Of course, man, it sounds fictional. But it's only for those who have the mindset to believe. Because you got to admit it, when you was a kid, even though you know what no groceries in the house, man, for some reason when you woke up, boy, the next morning, you kind of believe there might be
something in there.
Piece of bread.
Something in there.
A syrup sandwich.
Let me go check.
A sardine of some kind.
I looked last night, wasn't nothing.
There was nothing.
There's something in there.
And you remember that cartoon when you was a kid, all them little elves worked for my man, and then the next morning his whole shop was full or whatever.
The shop was full.
But what we've done, along with the Willie Lynch deal, we believe this lie now. I can't be supportive of you. You know, I can't let you surpass me. You know, in your business sense, we both went to school at the same time. You know, we both from the same community. But I cannot see you surpassing me. But I'm not doing the work you're doing. Real talk.
How?
Yeah, I can't have that. So, man, it's funny you just asked that. I was telling someone, if your life, now hear me, people, if your life isn't a life where people are important to you, it's not the life he had intended for you. Watch this one. But if you should be wealthy and now you going out and you passing out 20s, you want to take a guess at what's going to happen to you?
You're going to get it back double.
Somebody's going to bust your head and kill you and rob you. What you talking about? You getting it back double?
You get it back
you
double.
You get killed. I don't know what you talking about. You go out there and overextend the kindness.
Overextended? Okay.
You might as well put WELCOME on your back and lay down.
Yeah.
Because the world has become so entangled with evil that even though, you know, you gave me 20, man, I fed my family yesterday. Well, man, I want to see if you got another 20. Now, there's a million other people that you got to go take care of before you can get back to me. No, I ain't
But it's
wait.
crazy to have
Don't
that
wait
work
that
though,
long.
because like the intention would be to get blessed back
Yes.
by blessing.
Yes.
So of course the natural feeling to be okay. I'm gonna get that back.
Yeah, no.
You're right though.
It was a movie. This guy went around the community passing out $5. This is 1930. So $5 in 1930. This dude, but the guy he gave the $5 to waited till he got a block up, went around another block, bust him in his head, took his money. The guy was on amnesia for like 5 years, multi-millionaire, didn't know who he was. While this guy's running with this other $350 that he had, which then was the equivalency of maybe $3,500. He runs over on the train tracks. Shoestring get caught in the train track. Train come through and run him off.
Got it. He got it back double.
He never spent a dime.
He got it back
Yeah.
double.
Now he got it
He
back
got
double.
it back
So I was confused when you were saying he got it back double. I thought you meant that the guy giving out the money gonna get the blessing back.
Yeah.
But what the guy learned from the amnesia, this woman took him in. Didn't know who he was. They had his pictures all over. You know, it was a real small little town of he's missing and blah blah blah. So of course when someone saw him and found out who he was, took care of her for the rest of her natural life.
I'm sure.
But here was a person who just extended her kindness to be extending her kindness.
Yeah.
That's what we should do. Because you gotta admit it, today if you drive down the highway, bro, and you let a brother get in, man, come on, man.
No, you think twice about it now.
What you talking about?
Man,
There's a chance that dude gonna stick you up.
You
kick your
think
car,
twice
kill
about
you.
women.
What?
I see a woman
It ain't
walking
no
straight
game.
out,
It
man.
breaks your heart, don't it? Because you want to stop.
Because you want to help him.
But if she called that call,
Man, look.
he touched me.
Man, look.
No, you sneezed. Achoo. She said, he touched me.
Not broke dust.
That's the word.
Oh, no.
So as I passed him, my heart's heavy.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's the world we living in.
But it's crazy how that
Purpose.
is, bro.
You said the word purpose. If you focus, I heard somewhere, if you leave this world slightly better than when you came, you were productive in this life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about, I had a pizza ministry. Then Little Caesars was $6. I got people who see me today, man. You thought we went to college together, or I bought them a car or something. And I don't even be remembering sometimes, and they remind me how they were hungry that day. I bought a pizza, took a slice, and left. A pizza. You know what the soul is worth? You know what the value of a person is worth?
Yeah.
$6.
And that piece would be fire.
Man, come on.
You had to take a slice for your love.
Oh, yeah. Well, they call it breaking bread, though. I started to leave the whole pizza.
No, you're right. Yeah, you gave
had
her.
to
You
break
had to take
bread
a few pieces out of there.
Because I can't eat cheese now.
Nah, I feel you.
But like you said, it's like what that did relationship-wise.
Yeah.
It's like, and I thought about it, I'm like, wow, something that's insignificant as a pizza.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it go major. Like you said when you first started, like just speaking into stuff.
Yeah.
You don't even have to believe it. You can just see something in somebody or feel something.
Yeah. It says, speak those things that are not as though they were.
Yeah.
And if today's, who's ever watching the podcast, I would actually inquire that if you would just look within your heart. We've misconstrued church. We have, and the evil one, he made church a bad word.
Yeah.
He made church people bad people.
Man, you know what though? Growing up in the church, I didn't even mean to cut you
off,
but
tell what you saw.
Man, bro,
tell the truth.
Growing up in the church though,
Contradictions.
You not even that you seen the contradictions, you just seen the necessity of church.
Oh yeah.
Even when you seen little stuff that's going on that you
Filling that
really
void.
ain't like, you knew the purpose of why you had to go.
Yes, sir. Yes,
but like you said, now it's to the point to where they give you more reasons why not to go to church now.
Don't that break your heart?
Man, it's crazy.
It breaks your Joel Osteen, not to just be on Joel Osteen, but the man makes $2.5 million every hour, twice a Sunday. And right in the back of the very building where you see all these people, there's homelessness in the streets. That's the problem.
Man, bro, when that whole hurricane or whatever hit
Katrina.
and he closed the church?
Sir, tell the truth.
Man, I don't like
what it did.
Crazy.
What did it do? What did it do?
That's crazy.
It made an individual say, well, see, that's why I don't.
Man, bro.
And the devil, I'm telling you, the evil one, he loved it. He said, man, thank you. Thank you. But then now I'm a church guy. The government said, I need to see your W-2s. Mm-hmm. If I'm with righteousness, bro, guess what I'm doing? I'm going to show you the W-2s. Because you're the government.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it was some person.
I'm going to hand them to you.
It's the government, bro. Yeah. So right there, you're saying, "Oh man, are we really with Him?" So people can talk it. You really want to see the life lived.
Yeah.
That is the real truth.
Yeah.
You know, if it's like, since I've known you, you know, if you call me and it's raining somewhere and you say, "Hey man, are you free?" I say, "Yeah man, I'm free. So man, it's raining out here, man. Can you come get me?" You know I'm on my way.
Oh yeah.
Ain't no what, man. You know. Check this one out. I needed an individual that I had been knowing for years. That person told me, man, my emergency was not his urgency.
Hit you with a bar and hung up. Hit you with a bar.
I'm gonna go to the grave with that one. Listen,
man, that's tough.
Someone that I put cash and my physical body.
Man, how that make you feel, bro?
I was devastated. And like you said, hey, I didn't even look at it like that. Hit me with a bar.
Hit you with a bar, bro. You gonna rhyme on me and not even help me?
My urgency, my emergency.
Ain't your urgency, bro.
I said, dude, that was dope. I was listening to the radio to see where he got it from. Look, I sat down to this, and you think I didn't?
Man, that's
my
tough.
Emergency, it ain't your your urgency, not my emergency. Stop it.
Man, make a whole song out of it.
Make it a track, bro.
Might as well.
One of them. Two, before we conclude this thing, I didn't know about Facebook jail.
Oh yeah.
That's how primitive it is.
I'm in there. Oh yeah.
Well, the first time I got in,
right.
check this
in 3 months I've been there.
Everybody was talking and things going on, and you know how we were being removed from the planet. And I said, man, just like I got kicked out of school for this one. I said, just like my uncle Nat Turner, which he's not my uncle, but I was saying, just like my uncle. I said, one of us, 3 of them, it'll stop.
I'm trying to tell you,
man, that thing it buzzed off off the table.
Got you off that quick.
He said, "Excuse me," but according to my data, you are unable to make references to that nature.
Yeah.
It says, one of us, 3 of them. Who you trust? Me or him? That's copywritten, so y'all know.
Sent you to jail.
Oh yeah. And put me in Facebook jail. Because I said one of us, 3 of them. But shortly after Nat Turner's revolt, you do know slavery ended, right? It took an extreme, brother. Yeah. And that's real, man. That's where we at now. It's an extreme. We can't continue to go the way we're going.
For sure.
Because one thing that was said that even the very elect, if it wasn't for a return of him, it would consume us all. You know, even though you want to do right. Yeah. You know, but evil's here. Then if you don't be evil, that's like going to jail. You know your character. You know my character. Yep. The moment they slam that door and tell you how long you're going to be in there, you're finna be a savage. And not 21.
You got to.
Or
you're going to get savaged.
You're going to get savaged. So, you know, it is what it is. And thank God that's the hope too. Yeah. HOPE, y'all. You got to have hope. If you don't have hope, like how do you deal with the stresses of this? No,
for sure.
You know, lost mom, lost dad, baby died, woman sick, you know, brother banging your woman, and you want to kill him and you want to kill her, and you know, if you ain't got no hope, man, what you got?
Nothing. A sentence. You know, you're right. Man, a sentence. So with that though, if we can flip it, I think as much as we talk about the detriments from the time, it has been some accomplishments too.
Yes,
so what do you think has been a major accomplishment from then to now?
Well, I'll be honest with us as a people. First of all, you know, having the presidency, the Oprah Winfrey's, you know, the Jay-Z's and the individuals who've come from nothing. So if you couldn't even believe that it was possible, there's been examples. Yeah. That you can't say it's not possible.
This is true.
The one thing about our country that you can't take away, that if you have an idea and you can market it, and it's something that everybody needs,
you in the dough.
You will be successful.
You in the dough.
The guy who come up with the fork.
Come on, man.
The spoon.
Come on now.
The beautiful bright lights.
The lights.
I know for a fact at about 7, so that had to be 10. That was 72. I said, boy, if I can make that light cut off. Honestly, I remember saying that, man. Yeah. And then the first time I saw it on TV, I was actually angry. Yeah. I was like, I didn't know what a patent was and all that. And And I gotta say this. Back to how awesome we are. Do you know that the patent came into existence because there were inventions that were being taken that others who didn't create it? So the person invented a patent to stop your ideas
To
from
stop
being
them getting
stolen.
stolen. Quit stealing.
But I'm saying, but to come up with an idea that stops them from doing that.
Because people be stealing. Pittsburgh stealing. Oh, you're stealing your stuff.
I said, bro, I'm telling you, man, and I'm sorry, man. I just, I'm trying. I'm just trying not to be offensive in any way, shape, or form, but I'm keeping it real. I remember watching the Jeffersons, man, one time, man, and Archie Bunker. This was blatant racism on TV, but it was reality. Yeah. And George, most people don't want to admit the truth. George was as big a bigot as he was, George Jefferson, but he was a successful bigot. But Archie got stuck in a room, a big old room, and back in those days, bro, when they closed them doors, brother, there was no air circulation, none of that stuff, bro. Yeah. You got locked in the room, you gonna die. Archie Bunker said, this is 1972, man. He says, well, before I die, Lord, I just want to see you. And George Jefferson opens the door. let me tell you the impact on a 10-year-old boy, bro.
Yeah.
I had heard.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Norman Lear was the guy who invented the show. He lived to be 108. Just like recently died. But to put that show out in the 70s, bro, the hate mail this dude got.
I'm sure.
But he said, before I die, he was dying. He said, my only request is to see you before I die.
And George walked in.
And George opened the door. I'm telling you what it did for me. It reaffirmed for me.
Yeah.
All we got to do is read, too. The Bible, basic instruction before leaving earth. I can honestly say the intellect, if I have any, reading, internalizing. He who has all the knowledge, if you go to him for knowledge, how can you not be intelligent?
Trying to tell you.
Think about it.
Not for real.
Do you know all of the schooling, Socrates, Aristotle, all of the people that we know to be some of the greatest thinkers of all time? You want to know where they went to school? In Timbuktu. You know where Timbuktu is?
Over in Africa, ain't it? Yeah, I know where.
Did you say that?
Yeah, it's over there.
So guess what?
That's crazy.
If the greatest thinkers were taught.
Learn from us.
Stop it, man.
Come on, man.
Accomplishments we were talking about.
Yeah.
So if we flip it today, if we just pool our monies together for the necessities of life, like this Jordan thing, man, this hair thing, you look at all these things, man, that people, me personally, the Jordan is a comfortable shoe.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll go play basketball in mine. When I saw people walking, like you walk a certain way in it.
Put the paper bag, so you don't get no creases in them.
I didn't even know that was possible, bro. I'm telling you the truth, though.
Yeah.
When I asked someone that I knew, I said, why are you walking like that? Oh, man, I can't.
I can't crease them.
So what if someone should step on them? You're subject to kill someone.
You about to fight. You can wash them off, soap and water.
Bro, like...
But don't step on my J's.
Don't step on my J's.
Don't step on my J's.
So, like, dude, we've accomplished so much. But, man, it's so much more. Beast mode.
Yeah, Marshawn
in my
Lynch.
closing. Do you know that Marshawn Lynch is a sponsor of 9 different products as we speak? I ain't gonna lie, when I saw him, other than the football running back, hood ain't the word. Marshawn is straight up Compton.
Man, look, like one of your
will
cousins
bust
out
a
here,
cap in you for real.
Everybody got a cousin like him, an uncle or something.
But his business game,
top notch.
Wow.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe the things that Marshawn is involved in, that he owned. Yeah. He said while on a vacation with his mother and some family members, he just wanted to take a walk and he saw like a couple of acres of land. Brother, if you ever look at what an acre is, because that whole 40 acres in the mule we were supposed to get, when you found out what an acre was, you knew they wasn't giving you that.
Yeah.
He owns 47 acres in Hawaii. It showed it, man. You talking about a boy from Compton.
Yeah.
Accomplishments. Some of us have. We don't give LeBron, Jordan, you can say he's the greatest basketball player ever.
Yeah.
But what LeBron has done
Man,
with people, Jordan is, honestly, bro, can't take it from him. Jordan has done some donating. But what LeBron has done,
yeah.
he's the GOAT.
Bro,
He's
them
the
and
GOAT.
his homies in.
He's the GOAT, bro. I'm telling you now. You know, this
Open up a
billionaire
school.
man, free tuition.
Free tuition.
Now stop it. So yeah, you heard me say it.
Man.
I'm giving LeBron the ball.
Man, he got it.
Come
and
on,
he got
man.
the most points.
Accomplishment.
Come on, man.
That word. The
Yeah.
word accomplish means to complete something, to attain something.
Mm-hmm.
Accomplishment. When others benefit from it,
Yeah.
make it even greater.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say thank you, brother, that on behalf of the podcast, and I pray,
sir.
man, in my heart that we just try to draw closer to goodness.
For sure.
I mean, we've made it a business,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the truth. If I got 3 pieces of bread and you need a piece of bread, what's the issue, man?
What's the issue, bro?
You know,
Why can't we both just have 2?
Or
I can show you how to get. I can show you how to get what I got. Because it's enough out here.
Man, it'll blow your mind
It's
how
enough
much
out
out here it is. Google how many Africans, man. The billionaire Africans, brother. You talking about the diamond mines, the gold, and all of that, and it's like, so why we where we at though?
Yeah.
Like you got, one guy got 96 billion.
Just sitting at the crib. Just sitting at the house.
You wrong, man. Sir, if you stroll by this podcast by any chance,
Man, look.
you wrong. 96 billion.
Yeah, you just sitting at the crib.
And there's homelessness in the country.
Yeah, that's tough.
In countries.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's another time for another show.
Wait, they better run out of footage because here's my issue too. We got the Ukraine and the Russians. We got Israel and Jerusalem. And you're sending billions and we don't have here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care who your mother was.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go feed out of the house if there's no food in the house.
Stop.
Now that ain't the American
You
way.
gotta eat first.
Stop.
Man.
And what he say? The United States. America. Forgive me. I am a patriot. I'm an ex-Marine. You can't say I've served my country.
Yes, sir.
But let's call right.
Yeah.
Here. You can come here without a background check. You can get the joke was if you and I go to the bank to get some money and another individual who just came in the country goes to the same bank, they haven't had a job yet, actually can't even speak the language yet.
Can't even speak English.
He can get a loan. You and I can get a loan.
Man, look.
I'll
Get
see.
along out the door.
No, a loan.
I'm already knowing.
Yeah, goodbye.
They ain't giving Broke Dusty one. I already know I ain't getting one.
Served my country and struggled to get one.
That's
And I
crazy.
saw an individual walk right in Graceville. There's no way you can get a house in Graceville and you work at Mickey D's. Bro.
Man, look.
Come on, man.
Another time for another
Yeah,
show.
we've seen it. I just want to say on behalf of Broke Dusty,
Yes, sir.
the organization,
Yep.
the family's name, honestly, you all, tune into these podcasts. They are so informative. They're so enlightening. I'm not saying it as a guest. I'm saying it because it's true. One thing about truth, you all, it's easier to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Being a former professional liar,
Man, look, that's easy to remember.
I struggle to remember
Bruh.
my lies.
After-
It's so easy.
Then you
to
gotta
tell the
lie
truth.
again.
Well, I couldn't remember what the lie was.
So you got to lie some more.
So it's so easy to say, man, I want to compliment you, man,
Yes,
on the
sir.
work you and your partner doing.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man.
Great success, man. And it's like today, folks will say what they want about this streaming and all of these things. It's creating some
Man,
serious
hey.
outlets.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we need to utilize it for gain, for sharing the knowledge. And that's one of the signs to you all of this end. He says when they go out into all the world, then shall the end come. But you know there's some remote places that don't have streets,
Mm-hmm.
but you got the phone.
Yeah.
So it can go there.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So if y'all didn't know, that brother Martell, ain't nobody say that other word. Can I say that word?
Go ahead, it's your show.
That nigga Martell, I watched him grow. So proud.
Yes,
and for all you brothers and sisters out there who you know, that whether you know it or not, Charles Barkley said years ago, I'm not a role model. That's a lie.
No,
you're a role model, whether it's positive or negative.
Mm-hmm.
Just give insight when you can.
For sure.
Give a meal, because Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to buck with. I'm telling you now. Yeah, I'm a Wu soldier up in this piece.
Yes, sir.
With J. Cole and all these cats, my West Coast guys, all these guys, man, love them. But it has been a pleasure, brother.
Yes, sir, man.
You really do, man. I say, if I haven't told you ladies that I love you, I'm telling you today. Y'all don't know. As soon as we cut these cameras off, then we finna get on these beats.
Finna get on this music, man.
We finna do the jam thing.
Appreciate y'all.
See, it's been 23, K3, the Killer Keys.
Yes, sir.
Forever.
Appreciate it, man.
Dope, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Dope, man.